Welcome back to Let's Play Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening. We have just... Ah, shit, I went the wrong direction. Hold on. Okay, let's try this again. I could have gotten to where I was planning to go from how I fell, but it would have taken a little longer. So that was a little weird, but, getting sidetracked. Okay, we've just finished the Face Shrine, and I know what I said in the last dungeon. That dungeon was extremely frustrating in the way that you had to progress through it. And by that, I was kind of being a bit of a baby. The fact is that Turtle Rock, the dungeon I'm about to go to now, is the most frustrating dungeon in the game. And that's kind of a thing that was common with game design at the time, is that the dungeons later on in the game become longer and longer, and I guess maybe it's an example of outdated game design, that they feel the need to make them more and more frustrating in order to make it more difficult to progress through. Not that the dungeon is particularly hard, but you have to backtrack over the same areas over and over again, and it's not the kind of thing you typically see in games nowadays. Hey, look what it is. She has a mullet. How the hell did the monsters put you there? Why would they have put you there? What the hell are you doing here? Who built this weird bridge here with massive gaps in it? So I guess you won't say it. Wait, you can find your way? Never mind. Hoot! Alrighty. She was trying to wake the windfish for the sake of Link. I don't know if she is part of the windfish's dream, you would have to assume that she would die if she did that. But she did it for the sake of setting Link free. So, make of that what you will. Ah, rocks! Why is it in every Zelda game we have to have rocks just tumbling from the top of a mountain? These landslides seem to be happening constantly. Terrifying, terrifying place to live. Who put these stairs here? Who would put the stairs there? Come on. Okay, what we have here is something that you could have done in Link to the Past. It's a carryover from that game. Chuck some magic in here. Yeah, okay. What an odd fellow. But now we can carry 40 sprinkles. Oh, magic! Boom! Bye, Glick. Man, this magic power is dangerous stuff. They shouldn't just let anybody have it. Can you imagine the average lunatic running around sprinkling magic powder on people? Oh man, it would be a bloodbath. Devastating. You just need a mushroom and some crazy bitch, and you get yourself some... Oh, shit. Okay, I could have progressed up until this point early on in the game if I felt like it, but I needed the shield that I got from the Face Shrine in order to do this. The smaller shield wouldn't do it, you just get hurt. Phone booth in a tree. Alrighty, Turtle Rock. Now, Turtle Rock in Link to the Past involved you using the Quake spell, Quake Medallion, in order to open it up. In this one, I gotta play this Ocarina song. Oh jeez, it's alive! Oh, this thing must be extremely difficult to defeat. I mean, a monster of this size must be extraordinarily powerful, and must terrorize everybody who ever gets anywhere near it. Or I stand there and smash the A button until it dies. I mean, I guess that could possibly work. Okay, we've reached Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock was the name of the Link to the Past dungeon. It was also the 8th dungeon in that game as well. So obviously we consider it to be the harder one. I hate those little things. They're a pain in the ass to kill. And it's one that is kind of... I'd say that the dungeon in Link to the Past was better designed, because this one in particular is a real bitch, because you have to backtrack across the same areas over and over again, and that was not the mini-boss in this dungeon, by the way. The mini-bosses in this game are a real pain in the ass, or there are multiple mini-bosses, let's put it that way. Oh yeah, that was worth it. There are multiple things that worked like mini-bosses in the other dungeons, but they don't give you a portal back to the beginning of the dungeon in this one. And they also respawn every time you access that room. So if I walk back through that room, I'm going to have to fight that Cyclops again. Damn it. That is not worth it at all. I'm thinking there might be a bomb I can... No, I'm making that up. So, like this guy here, I could potentially end up fighting this guy multiple times, especially if I get lost in this dungeon. And as entertaining as the fight may have been the first time I fought him, the second time it's less entertaining, and every time after that it becomes more and more irritating every time you have to challenge this thing. Plus, these guys, a real pain in the ass. You have to kill these in a number of rooms in order to access keys, unlock doors, open shuttered doors, and all that kind of stuff, but they're a pain in the ass. Once I gain the item from the treasure from this dungeon, they'll be much easier to kill. But that's not the case today. Or not the case at the moment. I have to kill it either with damn it! the bow and arrow, or I use the hook shot, which is what I'm trying to do now. I think maybe if I link bombs to the end of my bow, I could potentially kill it easier, but come on, stop being a dick. There, I hit it once. Twice. 3 times, and now it's gonna die. And I need to kill it. This dungeon is also very non-linear in the way you can progress through all the areas. Not to say that you can really accomplish a whole lot out of the order which you have to gain keys in location A to get to location B. But I could have gone left, I could have gone up, I could have gone right as soon as I entered this dungeon, and I guess that choice makes a bit of a difference with how you progress through this dungeon. See, look, he's right here again. I don't have to fight him this time, though, because the door at the bottom is still open. And I don't have to fight him right now, so ignore him. Also, a lot of weird little irritating loopbacks, like, let's do it here. Boom. Let's get this, I forget what's in this treasure chest. Hopefully it's important. Map, not bad. I'm probably not going to use it. But check this out. Bomb there. Now you'd think this bomb really got you somewhere. But really all it did was put me in a different position in this room that I could have accessed before. Just makes it slightly easier that I don't have to backtrack all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon if I want to access a different area. It's really, it's not as important as it looks like it is. Ah, shit. Patience is a virtue. Okay, there we go. Piece of power! I don't want that. Those messages are never particularly useful. Oh my god. This damn thing. If it's an even slightly difficult enemy, maybe it provides a challenge, but it's something that during my test run I had to kill over and over and over and over again, because I did in fact get lost. Oops. Ah, that doesn't do me any good. Alright, now we've put ourselves back in the beginning. Let's go a different route. Explore a little bit more. Oh, I get a key, so I can go up this way. Yeah, that's okay. I'll do this. There's a lockbox in the floor here. Nah, that doesn't do us any good. I'll go this way. I only have one key, don't I? So killing this guy isn't going to do me any good. Damn it, I gotta... Alright. I'm going to have to backtrack back to the beginning. I wasn't quite as far as I had hoped. See, here we are now again. I gotta go back this way, back where I made before, because I made one misstep and I went in the wrong direction, used the key in an area that wasn't necessary at the moment. So now I gotta run all the way back to the beginning of the dungeon. There is an ocarina song I could have. Ocarina, how do you pronounce that? Whatever. There's a song I could have learned that would have automatically transported me back to the beginning of the dungeon. I imagine that would have been quite useful in this situation. But, you know, I was going to have to fight this thing again regardless of that. I guess it's not a bad idea of a design for a boss. Something that you throw its own weapon back at it. But it's irritating. You have to fight it a whole bunch of times. If they could have just let me fight each one of these damn things once, it would have been okay. Okay. Completion puzzle. Ah, shit. Messed it up. You gotta go and push this thing and have it cover up every single little place of hole. And then you'll get your key. Shabam! I think we can also bomb that. Will be okay. Boom! Bomb! Even though this is a passageway that I guess is quite useful, I'm going to need to access that later as well. Can't do anything here yet. That helps. Okay, I got my key, so now I can head back up to where I was. I wish they remade this game for Super Nintendo, so they could have made use of the extra buttons on the controller. So things like the Pegasus boots and maybe the Roc's Feather or the Power Glove, not Power Glove, the Power Bracelet could have been utilized, mapped to buttons that would have given us, damn it, so we wouldn't have to access the menu so many times. Nintendo, get on that. Make it for the Wii U or some crap. Oh, crap. Yeah, there's a key in here. Let's get it. Don't stand anywhere too long. The floor will give out. Shabam. Got it. I am not going to bother fighting these things right now. No, I'm not going to go through there quite yet. Another key puzzle. Shoot an arrow into the eye. Another key! Sweet! This does me no good right now. Okay, it's actually been a couple of days since a couple of seconds ago, when I was playing through this here. I had to stop playing for whatever reason, I can't really remember. But I'm picking this up days later. And I guess there's a possibility that I'm going to screw this up. Whoops. Because I can't say I have a perfect memory, and I may not remember exactly where I am. Hey, the rupee's over top of the menu. There's a piece of heart up here. And this is the first time I'm completing a full heart container, and it adds an extra little heart of life to us. And that's really useful. I could have gotten more heart containers by now, but I'm not terribly interested in being a completionist with this game. We're outside Turtle Rock right now, and there's a warp portal if you feel the need to use that. But we're really just going to be heading right back into the dungeon. Alrighty, bombs. We're going to be killing these things like we did before. We've encountered these things in dungeons beforehand, but before that we could have just ran around and killed them all up close. Now you can kill them when you're down there, but it won't do you any good. You really have to be up here. And it's not too hard though, just chuck your bombs down. If you can get them wedged in this little corner here, yeah, like that, it's really easy to get them. See? Boom. And we've got ourselves a small key. We can open a locked door. How many keys do I have? 3! 3. That is the golden number that I wanted. Bombs. Boom. Yes, I know the rock has many cracks. I'm fine with that. We use one key there. We're going to use a key in this room as soon as we can get back into here. And then we'll be using a key in the... hold on. Something I want to do before I get too far through here. Just open up some access through this here area later, if we feel like taking a shortcut. There's our third key. Oh jeez, I hate this little piece here. Side-scrolling. There we go. Okay. Those bumpers are in the way, so we're going to have to come back through here later, once we get those knocked down, so we can get our treasure. But we have a mini-boss. This guy's a bit of a pain in the ass, because he's got boxing gloves, and you can't attack him straight up. Just, wait till he gets into one of his overly long attacking animations, and then hit him from the side. And that was quick. This guy actually has the ability to knock you all the way out of the beginning of the dungeon, sort of like hitting the warp portal here, but since he wasn't defeated yet, it wouldn't have worked out well for us. Okay, I need to go and hit the... I think it's over here. I need to go and hit the little, the floor thing, this guy here. So once I get back into there, the platforms will be recessed, and we can access our treasure. One of the few times that these shortcut portals are actually extremely useful. Got our magic rod! You can burn things. Burn it! Burn, baby, burn! This thing is such a useful tool, I'm actually going to swap out my sword for it for a while. It is extremely powerful for killing things that won't actually harm a few types of enemies. Remember how hard these guys were to kill? Pain in the ass, pain in the ass, pain in the ass. How you guys, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Dead! How do you like that? Ha! Murder machine. Haha! Chump, you ain't got nothing. Okay. Go this way. Key! I can open a locked door. That sounds awesome. Is there anything down here? I can't remember. Go take a look. Ah, just you. Chump. Yeah, there's nothing here. No point in messing around in this area. Okay, I just picked up another key. So I went through all that trouble to get the rod, but I also I spent 3 keys to get the magic rod and the key. Didn't have to kill you, but stuck around to do it anyway because it was just so easy nowadays. And the magic rod is a weapon, a reoccurring weapon that occurs in the Legend of Zelda series. I think in Link to the Past it was tied to your magic usage. It's good for burning things, like check this out. We couldn't get through this area earlier because we couldn't do anything about the ice, but now the magic rod helps us there. Just be careful about, damn it. Okay. I'm gonna have to go up there again. One more time and I should be able to make it through that hole. Think I did it? There we go. Damn it, I do not need to read this shit every time I touch these weird face-having ice. Ah, shit, I don't have the master key yet. Okay, I went in the wrong direction. Haha, coming back's a lot easier than... Oh, jeez. Okay, where is the other one? Is it, Okay, I think it's... Yeah, okay, I know where it is. The next key that we're gonna find is not the Dungeon Master's key, or no, hold on, hold on, let me just go right up here. There's another ice puzzle. I can't remember what's on the other side of it. But let's find out. Okay, there we go. Use my key here. Alright. I think we need to use the sword against this guy, but I'm going to try the magic wand. Yeah, I need the sword. Okay. Previous time that we fought an enemy like this, we had to chase after him with the Pegasus boots. But we can't do that now because this crap is in the way, so... I'm going to hang around in this area and jump over him and just hit him. Get back here so I can kill you. Aren't you dead yet? Come on. Now you're dead. Okay. The purpose of this puzzle is to get in... I think this is where the Dungeon Master key is. You have to fill the entire room. Shit, I fucked it up. Gotta try again. Fill the entire room with, I swear I am pushing the button, it's just not doing it. It's unresponsive, and that's... I don't know if it's just the controller that I'm using, because I'm using a 360 controller, the D-pad on a 360 controller, and it's not ideal. Or if it's... I remember having a lot of difficulty doing this back in playing on an actual Game Boy, so I think it's just bad controller design. They made it intentionally frustrating to make it take longer for you to complete the puzzle. Bad Nintendo. Bad game design. So... got it! Now we got the Nightmare's key. Boom. Let's do this thing. Doot doot doot. Doot 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 doot. Don't put automatic text that appears every time you get near an item. That's stupid. Okay, now that I have my... Dungeon Master key... What is wrong with me? What? Okay, there we go. Now I can go and do the last bit of this. How many of the, whatever. Okay. Ah, damn it! I've already got the attack animation going. Why you feel the need to display such useless... As you can tell, I may be a bit frustrated. Damn it. There we go. Crackle, crackle, boosh! Okay. Thing is made out of fire, so of course we're going to shoot more fire at it. That makes sense. Alright. Bosses are a little bit too easy in this game, I have to say. I don't think it really should have been... There we go. Yeah, it's not the first time we've heard that. Try thinking independently for a moment. It's a drum!